Welcome to another episode of The People's Lima. I am your host, Eric Lima, and this is episode 183. Let me make sure my keys on me here. How's everyone doing out there? It's a beautiful day out here. A little bit on the cold side, but not too mega cold. In fact, it's decent enough weather, and but it's good for sweatshirts and light jackets, so like spring weather type deal. So, how's everyone doing out there? Well, today I want to talk about something very, very important, and I figured, well, with a lot that has been going on in this world, a lot of not only international bullying going on, so to speak, but a lot of cyberbullying going on. We'll talk about, and my subject is words hurt. That's the name of the title. A lot of people say stuff and they claim that they don't mean it and all that. Whether you mean it or not, I said stuff that I claim that I don't mean by any of that, but at the same time, the words I say, sometimes can hurt, can either inspire, can affect the person in either a negative or a positive fashion. And once I get into the car here, I want to explain to you there are three specific words that I do not want to use, or I don't like using, is because that's the way the cookie crumbles, and that's been the way my attitude is on life, and just basically, there we go. Basically, these words to me will be considered swear words. In my personal opinion, the first word, it's a racial slur, obviously, and I'm going to say this word just once on here because I want to explain to you why it's a bad word. The word is nigger. All right, that's one word. The word nigger, it's a racial term, a racial slur, plain and simple. I don't know why people decide to throw that word around nowadays. I don't even understand it either. I would not dare call anybody, I don't care what skin tone they are, that word. I refuse to use that word. That word is wrong, and to me, it should be a swear word. If everybody else chooses to use that word, hey, it's on them, not me. That's my personal opinion. I'm old school. I was raised raised in old school fashion, and believe me, it's worth it. All right, it's worth not using that word at all. So I refuse that word. The other word that comes to mind is faggot. Listen, I know I had some friends who are gay, but I don't look at them as gay people. I look at them as people, and people only. Due to that fact, I refuse to even use that word. To me, that's a swear word. All right? So that's another word I refuse to use. All right? The last word that I refuse to even use, but I've been called this many times, trust me, is retard. Now, to me, it's like I've known people that were in special needs, and I was in special needs when I was growing up in school. When I was going to school, elementary school, I bounced from grade to grade, school to school. It's a tough part of being a special needs person is that you bounce from school to school to school. I started in Hathaway, then Gomes School, then Pulaski, then Rodman, then Duval's, then that was it. Then I started going to Christian school from 6th grade on to the day I graduated, and I was homeschooled on my senior year. So it was really and education was really rough at this point, but at the same time, being called that word retard, I just don't feel comfortable even saying that word. Even though I'm saying it right now just to prove a point to you guys. And that is, those are the three words: nigger, faggot, and retard are words I refuse to use on here or in everyday life or in everyday conversation. The reason being I said those words today is to tell you what my views are on cyberbullying. It's not right. It shouldn't be done. I hate to say it. Sometimes, yeah, we have facts. We argue. Well, Red Sox suck, Yankees suck, and all that good stuff. Yankees rule, Red Sox suck, or Red Sox rule, Yankees suck, and we go back and forth and all that. I may have said a few things that offended some people, and I apologize. But now, when people made fun of me back in the day, I used to lose my temper or cry, whatever. Nowadays, it's like, I always usually look at my watch going, you're done wasting my time, making fun of me. It's like, you're boring me. That's how I deal. Go to the Don Rickles School of Insults. It helps out. That's how I feel about the whole thing. But, however, it's going to be one of those things where cyberbullying and could be very crucial to what happens here. And just, just we gotta be careful not to do cyberbullying. And those words and those racial slurs, sexual slurs, ethnic slurs should not be used. That's why I do this show in a clean, fun manner. And I do it for fun, not to talk about politics or anything like that, or anything that's happening in the news or anything like that. Let the news do that for me. I like to have fun. I like to talk about things that I like, and being entertaining. And I'm trying to do the best I can. It may not be well liked, but you know what? That's the breaks. That's the breaks. That's part of life growing up. You expect some backlash. You expect some haters in your life. That's the way it has to be. The way life is. But that's all right. I had one person I've not talked to in 20 years, which very very it was awful. I had a crush on her, but a long time ago. Now she's married, and she has kids of her own, a husband of her own, which is fine. I'm not going to be bothered with that. Like I said before, I'm not too worried about that right now. I'm not worried about having a girlfriend. I'm not worried about anything else in life except just being me. Go about my day, come here, do my job, come to the mall, do my job, and go home. Hang on the internet, say hi to everybody, and just let everyone know how I feel. And life isn't going to be simple. Life isn't going to be as well as we used to have back in the day. We were carefree. Most of us were kids growing up, and now we, most of us have kids of our own, our parents, and living adult lives, and which is, isn't as easy. And sometimes, we all wish we go back to the 80s and 90s. Trust me, I'm one of those people. But that's the way life goes. Hey, what can I say? That's how the cookie crumbles. That's how things go. Well, so bearing that in mind, remember, be careful what you say. In my church, I was taught death and life are in the power of the tongue. That's what it says in the book of Proverbs. Be careful what you say. Your words could either help somebody or hurt somebody. Be careful what you say. All right? So that's all the time we have on the show. Thank you for tuning on YouTube, and thank you for subscribing if you've already subscribed. If you want to, feel free to subscribe. If you have anything, comments to say about this important subject, please, leave the comments around there. No trolling, please. Appreciate that. No insults, no, nothing like that, because I want to keep it on a level playing field. All right. So the People's Lima signing up. Episode 183 complete. Be cool. Stay solid. Be like Billy. Behave yourselves. Have a nice day. Go shop at Kmart and save the Texas Prairie chicken. See ya. Goodbye.